Today's the day. Today returns the legendary, one and only, undead Fujitsu. Yes. So what do we do with this zombie of a computer? Well, we'll try to run Remix OS, which is an Android for PC, and I've always been very interested with running Android on a PC. I've tried Android x86 and stuff, but it never really was quite that good. Most cases it would just not boot. But today we have this new opportunity. This is like a whole distro only dedicated to run on desktop. So of course I'm choosing the best, the most perfect PC components to run it on. I'm using the Fujitsu. So if you're new to this channel and you don't know what the Fujitsu is, it was once a laptop, but right now it really looks like a zombie, and you have to assemble it first. That's one of these things that Fujitsu is unique, because you have to assemble it before you can do anything. So here are the components. We won't be needing those, but we will need the power supply. And here is the actual computer. Crazy, isn't it? Just a motherboard. There's nothing else. RAM is here. Crappy Celeron is here. Even more crappy graphics are here. And that's all we need. So, I mean, there's also an optical drive, and this is where we also will need a USB bus. But this is like a whole kit, you know, that you can build your own. Here is its battery. Here's a worn out 250 gig hard drive, but really all we need is this motherboard with the components and the USB, and we won't be needing any more because we have the SATA connector right there. Now I need to remember where this USB thing went. I think here. Man, I haven't touched this system in a while. But yeah, there it goes. That's what we need. And as you can see, I already screwed some motherboard standoffs in it, because one day I will build a whole PC case for this sorta. But that's more for the future. So the power button is under here. So I'm always kind of scared to press it. That's why I always put it this way so I don't hit it with the floor. And here is USB. Now, in the meantime, Remix OS has finished. It is, goddamn tripod. It is here on this, in this zip file. Let's unzip it. There it goes, and there's a Remix OS installation tool, which really does nothing else than just copying the files bootable on a external drive or USB or whatever you want. So just looking right now for this damn adapter I'm planning on using. Oh, here it is. Since we will clone this, or not clone, we'll install it on this SSD, so we can boot from it. This 120 gig. Intenso. That's gonna be intense. Oh man, that was a bad joke. Damn it. Okay. So intenso. Here is the installation tool, so we'll look for Remix OS. Where the fuck is it? There it is. No, wait. What? Why did this not unzip? Okay, we had some problems here. I didn't recognize the SSD at first, but now I did. And it showed something with 32 gigs as a maximum, so I'm wasting a ton of space, if that is true. But not that I would ever need 120 gigs of Android storage space. So yeah, I'm sure this will boot just fine because it always does when I try it. So here it is. There's the whole system. So let's just hook it up to the Fujitsu, boot this thing up, and see if it runs Android. I really doubt that it's that easy. I'm seriously doubting it, guys. Hey, here we go. Here is the SATA for the data. I have to apologize to you. Made so many bad jokes in the last years. Shit! Ah, oh, damn it. Why did I... No, come on. Oh, God. Thanks. These things, as cool as wireless keyboards are, but these things, oh boy, can lose them so easily. So, using this keyboard, hopefully it works with the Fujitsu, because this computer does have the tendency to not recognize keyboards. For some reason it likes old iMac G3 keyboards, like these old Apple Pro keyboards. But it has to do with this Microsoft one. So, just monitor, USB is connected, SATA is connected, it's all we need. So yeah, I'm not really sure how we will get this online. I'm not thinking that Remix OS is smart enough to recognize a driver for my wireless USB drive. So yeah, but it will be a win to even see it booting. So let's press the power button and see if it actually still works, which it should do. It's very silent. Damn, this fan is not spinning. Why not? Spin, you piece of shit. Spin! Why are you not spinning? Why do you do this? Okay, no, doesn't spin. Hopefully it does in the future. So what do we have here? We have a SAS thing. Operating system not found. Okay. So let's try to reboot and see if it works. No, it doesn't recognize it. Ah! God damn you, damn shit Fujitsu. Yeah, I really need to pull out an iMac G3 keyboard just to and of course, with an old Apple keyboard, it works just fine. So, we now launching the boot manager, and it recognizes the hard drive. So let's try. Oh God! Why was I expecting this? Why? Just tell me, guys. Why did I actually think that it is not gonna boot just like this? Well, I'm talking from experience. So let's just leave the SSD and we'll see if I can boot it from a USB the old-fashioned way. And yes, I did actually take the 32-bit version just to make it a little easier in case something goes wrong. But yeah, so it's currently doing the whole process again, but just to USB, and we'll see if that works. Oh, and some people have actually asked me, why is it always so dark in your videos? Well, you could get blinded by the light. Last Christmas I gave you this present, but the very next day I threw it away, and so it broke. And it's worthless now. I can't give it to anyone special. In 152, there's always one file that can't do by the rules. And that is the file 153. So, we came from an Intenso SSD, but it's gonna be intense anyway because we have an Intenso USB. So, let's see if that works. There's USB. With the phone in the hand, plugging in a USB drive. Okay, here we go. It's plugged in. Let's reboot das System. There is auf 12. Oh, it's already there. So yeah, let's see if it works. Okay, we got Remix OS here, so that's great. So resident mode, all your apps will be saved, and yeah, that's what we want. So let's boot. Let's go. Okay, now where do I put this keyboard? Okay, I'm not sure. Wait, let's do it this way. And it did not work. Well, I think Remix OS does not like the Fujitsu hardware, partially because it's probably too old and too crappy. So I'm gonna try it on a way better, way faster, and way newer system. Of course, I'm talking about my Acer Aspire 1. Now, chances that it's going to run smooth, but chances that it's going to boot up could be good. So because I already tried a lot with a friend who is addicted to netbooks for some reason, and if he watches it, he knows that I mean him. He's got like a compact, and I ran Android x86 on there, and it ran pretty good. So I'm thinking, you know, why not giving this old Acer a shot? So yeah, let's do that. If 12 USB HDD, and yeah. Now again, probably isn't gonna run. Wait, what was that? Did it say driver does not support, or did it say support? It's not here. Does not support CPU family something, but it looks like it's booting, so whatever. Check out this amazing boot screen. Now it fades away. Yeah. Wow, Android really looks like Windows XP, don't you think? Well, the truth is, I know I don't want to crush your dreams, but this isn't Android. This is actually Windows XP. So I'm actually thinking that, because this always gets stuck at this Remix OS screen, that it could also be that the USB is just too slow. So I'm trying to install it natively on the drive of this netbooker. Netbooker, what the fuck was that? I don't know. And so maybe we will actually see something from the operating system. So go away now, go away. Good. I have no idea if that really works on Windows XP. I can't really say if it works. So we will just copy stuff and then try. That's all we can do. And I'm not even sure if if you need a partition or not. a pre-made partition. So yeah, we'll find out. Okie dokie. Let's go. Looks like it actually works under Windows XP. We'll use hard drive and drive C, and let's click OK. For your CPU, please make sure you're using 32-bit. Well, this CPU is actually a 64-bit, but I went with a 32 after all, and we have enough disk space, so why not give it 32 gigs? And it looks like it can do the partitioning itself, or I'm not sure. Maybe it will fuck up everything when I reboot the computer. I don't know. But from what it looks like right now, could be. Yeah, could be. Alright, let's reboot this computer and see if it gets stuck again. I don't even know if this bootloader can recognize it. I don't know how it writes it. Come on. Come on. It's funny how the screen is pulsating. Okay. Now we get a reboot. And alright, let's try Remix OS. Press escape to enter the menu. Well, I don't need any stupid menu. Who needs menus? Just boot it. Booting, all your data and apps are saved. Okay, would probably be the screen we saw before. Now we don't have a crappy USB 2.0 USB drive. No, we have the full SATA speed of a 5400 RPM monster. And I just got a message. Okay. Formatting data partitioning. Writing speed 14.7 megabytes. They say the driver does not support CPU Family 6 Model 28. Well, what is that? Can't you just write the CPU? Because it looks like it's a particular model. Remix OS. Remix OS. Remix OS. Remix OS. Got the joke? Yeah. It looks like, I just wanted to tell you that it doesn't work, but it looks like right now we see, oh my god, hi, welcome to Remix OS. Oh my god, it did boot. Oh my god. I was so excited. I dropped the phone. Alright, here we go. Now let's set this thing up. There are only 3 options. English or... yeah. So let's go with English. Why is there no German? Of course you read through all of this. No, I already know it. So okay. Wi-Fi does work! Holy balls, does work. Let me just enter it. Man, I was thinking that half of this stuff doesn't work, but we got a working battery, we get working Wi-Fi, we got a working trackpad, working resolution, a working computer. Now one thing, I can't really stay for long, but one thing I really want to know is if the camera works. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Nah. But I didn't expect that, so whatever. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will install Ubuntu 12.04 LTS on my iBook G4. So why do you want to install Ubuntu or however you say it on your iBook G4? Well, It is just way more useful in terms of support. There are way more up-to-date applications like Firefox and stuff. Also, the computer will be way more safe, and also you can do more stuff with it than you can with the old PowerPC on OS 10. Now, I know what you're asking right now. You know, where the hell is there an iBook G4? Are you trying to be funny like you always are in your videos? There's a MacBook Air, a MacBook Pro Retina, and even a freaking Acer, but there's no iBook. Well, if you look closely, guys, you might see one, but I have to like bury it out first. And by the way, that may be the last time you ever see this. There you go. Beautiful MacBook Air. It's a nice machine, but its RAM is really not cutting it anymore. You got my Acer here, and its little bag, and my laptop, and finally, here it is. And this keyboard needs to go, or no, it will stay like this. Okay, here is the iBook. Hopefully we have power. Yes. Now we'll boot it up. There's a CD in there, holy shit. What is in there? Eject it, come on! I think the OS 10 install disk. Yep, okay. Because I just restored it yet again to a time machine backup because I made my own little hard drive for a store old sort of time machine backups for my old machines. And so I just made a proper one because the one that was on there previously was just a really bloated old one from my PowerBook. And right now I deleted a lot of programs and the files, and now it's a little quicker on booting up. So why do I actually care? I just said I'm gonna install Ubuntu. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No worries. I'm gonna dual boot it because I love dual booting. If you know my channel for long, I know that I dual boot pretty much everything that's possible. So, yeah. So I have OS 10.5 and Ubuntu. But as you know, Ubuntu isn't always that great to install on PowerPCs. I know these two things, they don't go very well together. There's always something not working, and I'm aware of this. And I also know the fixes for it. So, no deal. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that I really partitioned it right, because I'm not sure if I really did it. That would suck so much. Just to make sure, so it's just that I don't delete it again. Left-handed mouse stuff is just awful. But I tell you, left-handed mouse stuff is bad, but left-handed mouse with an Apple mouse is even worse. Okay, yeah, that looks great. So, we have 37 gigs of OS 10 space and the rest for LIUNX. Wow, that was so wrong. Forget it. So we'll reboot, and we'll hold down the C key. Do you see that? Did you see that coming? You probably were. It's a standard joke, I know. I'm gonna make it all the time. And we keep holding it. And we keep holding it. And we keep holding it. And boom! Here is the boot menu for Ubuntu. Now let's boot it. So if you're asking, there are so many new Ubuntu's out there, like Ubuntu 16 and stuff. Why don't you try this? Well, I haven't had that great experiences with Ubuntu 16 on PowerPCs. Believe it or not, the only system where it would boot were my eMac and my Power Mac. But not on this one, which is way faster. It has way more RAM. I think that has to do with it being a laptop, first of all, and also it having its shitty ATI Radeon 9200, where the mobile, where the graphics are just shit. But I always had great experiences with 1204. That would boot on like all systems ever. Since I'm new to iBooks, well, not that new, but new to iBooks and Linux at least, I'm gonna try 1204. It's the LTS anyway, and I'm actually happy that it's a little older version since the computer is not new anymore. It's just a little cute 1 gigahertz with a 1.25 gigabytes of RAM and an 80 gigabyte hard drive, and as I said, the shitty 9200. So I can expect like some graphic power out of this, which also means that the Unity desktop just needs to go, but we'll see. First we need to install it anyway. Okay, after a slow and painful boot, where I could just see the processor screaming, "Help! Why do you do this?" It finally made it. I was actually, I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting a little better performance. Now I know, it's a live CD and stuff, but still, this worked way better on my G4 PowerBook. Anyway, that doesn't matter. As I said, the Unity desktop is going to go away anyway. Wait. So much way in a sentence. No, I will remove it. I think use XFCE with it. That would be my favorite. Also, LXDE would be good. What also would be good? I might also try KDE. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, but just to see how it performs. That's kind of the most demanding one. But not Unity. I will also remove the login screen because it's really bloated and heavy, and it's just not really working. Well, it is working, but you get the idea. It's just too much for that little iBook. So here we have install Ubuntu next to Mac OS 10. Oh yeah, that's what I want to hear. And that is only possible if you really partitioned it before you install it. That really sucks about these Power PCs, because on Intel Macs you can just partition it in disk utility and allocate as a free space, and it's going to work. But on Power PCs, nah, it's not gonna work. You have to do this before you install OS 10. It sucks a bit, but what can you do? I got used to it. And I have my images, so I just sit there and wait and let it restore, and it's not so much work at all. But it is a lot of work if you doing it all again, like installing your operating system and running all these millions of updates, installing your software. It's a lot of work. That's why I love Time Machine. Time Machine is just the best. So we will use Macintosh, of course, as the keyboard, and the computer name is of course iBook G4. And if you're asking why I don't have it hooked up to an internet connection, well, that is because I don't want it to download some updates or like language packages during the installation, just to not slow it down even more. So this is a long process from now. I think I can watch a movie in this process and it will be done by then. So yeah, wish me luck. It shouldn't fail though. It should just take very long. So of course I can continue the video right now because I have to go. But it installed. There's a lot of work to do in order to get this to completely working system, but it installed and now it's rebooting up. But I have to go, and we'll continue that some in the next week or so. So yeah, let's just see it boom up for now. Some of you guys are seasick. Well, then better don't watch it like that. Okay. Wireless not found. Yeah. Have to install the B43 FW cutter, or however that is called. It's a package that enables the WLAN Wi-Fi, in other words. So yeah, here it booted. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Just load that fucking dock already. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So here it is, booted up. Very long, but that will change. So that's it for now. I'll continue that later.